Leads us to a game. We usually play a game, What a Dick, but I think in this, for you, we're going to call it Pick a Hand. Who in the day would have been told to pick a hand? If you don't know the story, when Rob confronted Taz, he told him to pick a hand before he hit him with it. So who would have been told to pick a hand back in your... I know you're in a different place now. We got the preamble, but I need to know who would have come up on the bad side of a RVD confrontation in the locker room. We already got the Taz story, so I'm going to skip him. Bob Holly.
Bob Holly, I've had nothing but respect for.
Okay. Bubba Ray. Bubba Ray would have had to pick a hand at one time.
It could have. I mean, we had the kind of tension that could have possibly ended up in a backstage confrontation.
Okay.
It never did, you know. But we would we would straight up, back and forth, punch each other in the face hard almost every night in the ring. It'd be like, bam, receipt, bam, 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 back and forth, expecting the other guy to back down. And we had that kind of, you know, yeah.
John Cena.
No.
Okay. Shane McMahon.
No.
JBL.
JBL could have possibly.
He picked a hand.
He could have back in the day. He never did anything personal to me, but back in the day, his vibration bothered me because he's, you know, he was a bully. And I would see him bully like Rene Dupree a lot, and whoever thought he could get away with it. He was a loudmouth Texan, and he would like be disturbing and cut right through the piece. So even though he didn't do anything to me, I was bothered because I couldn't be zenful and vibrate at RVD space while there's someone over there going, oh, hell yeah, hey, how about that, hey, hell yeah. And I would just, a lot of times I would get my boots and I'd pick him up and I would just walk out and I'd say, I'm going to go fucking dress in the hallway. And I don't even know, like, if he ever picked up on any of that. I don't remember. I mean, there was... He might have. It seemed like, but I don't. I mean, there was never, you know, like anything building, and I feel strongly that he wouldn't, that he would be passive in that. But I do remember like Paul Heyman one time saying, you know, who you riding to town with? You know, you should get in the car with me and John. I'm like, how the fuck do you ride with that guy? Come on. But I'm a loner, and I wouldn't expect anybody to be able to ride with me either.
You would have been wrestling legend if you walked up to JBL in the locker room and said, listen, I'm no longer centered. You've destroyed my zen with your Texas accent. Pick a hand so I can punch you in the fucking face.
Well, here's the
You'd
thing,
be
bro.
legend.
You know who did?
For hitting someone for destroying your zen.
Joey Styles did it for me. When Joey Styles knocked JBL out, I mean, how do you recover from that psychologically? I mean, Joey Styles just knocked you the fuck out. You know what I mean? Much like the pick a hand to Taz, I feel like there was a bully that needed to be, you know, but it was cool. I mean, you know, he's very humble now.
Yes.
Now that he's commentating and putting the shit over that he can't do, you know, he's like, no, I'm just saying, who can do RVD shit? Come on.
I hear
he puts me over strong, like, wow, and he probably is impressed. Come on, I'm 44 and I'm still flying. Who's not impressed? Except New Jack. Except New Jack. Who's not impressed?
He meditates now, JBL, I think, and that's probably where he found some of the groundedness. Raven.
No. I remember getting hot at him one time overseas. It was like a real short moment.